Okay, we're going to weave on the Hazel Rose Sweetheart loom. I've done the other video where we did the hearts this way. Now people have asked for the alternate method, so that will look like this, which is the little sachet I made with crocheted around the edge. Here's a couple that haven't been done anything with, that are just plain. As you can see, it's a little looser than the other method, and this edge is a little flary. It works really well if you sew them together, or I'm sure you can find other things to do with them. But anyway, this is how we go about that. Find the end here. This is some worsted weight, some yarn that they put out for Christmas, got a little glittery thing in it. Okay, we slip it over the opposite nails just like we do on the quilt weaver looms. Leave a rather long tail on it, on this one. Excuse me. And instead of being woven with a needle, this one's woven with a hook. So pick whatever hook fits your yarn. This is an F. I think it'll work pretty well with this kind of bulky yarn. Okay, so we got our start here. Now we go around this next nail and down. It's just like weaving the quilt weaver squares. Okay, over under on the next nail, bring it down. Now it's going to go around that first center pin and back up to the next nail and around. Okay, so we just keep doing that. Bring it back. It'll pull it snug up to that nail and down. Okay, keep going in that same manner. These little hearts are kind of fun. This one, because it has the drawstring here, I tied this in a knot up here so you can like hang it on a hanger in the closet. But you could equally just tie these in a bow if you wanted to use them flat, or sew them in. Could stuff them, make little sachets. Our Christmas ornaments, I think, would be cute. Stuffed with some cotton and sprinkle the cotton with a little bit of that cinnamon oil like they use on pine cones in the winter. I'm sure you can come up with all kinds of ideas for them. I've made the sachets. I've made a headband sewn, as you see on the needle book. You could sew them on your clothing, on your other woven items, or knitted or whatever. They make cute little gift decoration. I guess you could even embroider someone's name on it and make it a gift tag. We had an art thing when I was teaching. For Valentine's Day we made animals out of the Valentines. I guess you could do that with this too. Okay, just keep going. Doesn't take very long. It's not a very big loom. I think it's about 3.5 inches, 3 inches, somewhere around there. I've had a request for a bigger one. I haven't asked Randy about that yet. Okay, we're almost done. There we go. Okay, The last one, just like usual, you measure it across and cut your yarn, and then weave it in. Okay, here we go. Back in the day we had, we sewed patches on our jeans just for decoration, so that could work nowadays too, I guess. Okay, now what you do with the tail is up to you. You can weave it back across, it'll double something, or you can, if you're going to sew more than one together, you can just leave it hanging out and hide it in the seam. I think that's what I'll do here. Okay, now to finish this off, if I take it off the loom, as you can guess, all this is just going to flop out and it'll be a square. So in order to prevent that, we're going to cut a length of yarn here. Fold it in half. Then I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go in here. Well, maybe I'm going to have to go in here. There you go. And pull it through. And I went to the wrong one. Needs to be one space over. You want it in the center of the original loop. Okay. Then, because I left that long one there to begin with, I can pull them all through the loop. And that takes care of it hanging out. Okay, pull that up snug, and then we can take it off. Hung up. Take it off the loom. Okay, there you go. I wanted to make a sachet, I just sew these two together, and then I got enough strings there I could braid a strand, but then this string will get incorporated into the seam and it'll be all done. So there you have it. Thank you.